Right now.
There we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new GameItAll.com podcast.
What?
After a 3
month?
3 month. Wait. How long?
2.5. I don't know.
Okay.
It's been a bit.
I could have said 3 months. 3 months sabbatical. Wait. Delay. Hiatus. There we go.
We've been dealing with crap.
We've been dealing with a lot of crap on the side, and now it's finally time to come back with the podcast. And hey, we missed you all. So
yeah.
For everyone who's just joining us for the first time, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? It's Pino 25.
And this show, as always, is mainly our talking about video games one-on-one. And it used to be a lot heavy on actual gaming news as well. And that's actually going to be something we want to address actually with this. We want to move away from that part of the podcast. Like, we still going to talk about the news, like the really important story.
Well, yeah, if some company's being an idiot, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, so like that's going to be the thing. We're still going to talk about it, but we're not going to go on about oh, hey, this thing happened, this thing happened, this thing happened, and this thing happened. No, it's going to be full on direct conversations, and that's what I've always really wanted to do with the podcast anyways.
Like, and more of a free form format.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what we always wanted to do with the podcast, but it always just so much news came out that we've always had to fight to get content out. So we used the podcast to actually branch that, kind of be a pillow and support system. But now that we have this plan, everything is in place, that we will make sure that everything is set, that we can just talk, free-form it out, and we'll...
Stuff.
Yeah, it'll be about stuff and things relating to the gaming world and the industry itself.
Yes.
So, that being said, what have we been doing in the past 3 months?
Scratching my ass.
Well, okay, yeah, we kind of been doing that too. So, let's talk about the first thing that comes to mind is we did Extra Life.
Yeah, it sucked. I had the flu.
You had the flu, and you son of a bitch shared it to all 4 of us that was there.
Hey, I survived.
You survived because you already had it, and then the rest of us caught it.
Yeah, and then I drank a crap load of orange juice, and I got over it. It was great, and I went back to work, and everyone was happy.
So, yeah, that was one thing that did suck about it. The other thing that sucked about doing Extra Life this year is that we didn't reach the goal that we wanted. And
hey, we got it. We got a donation.
We had one donation.
Hey, and it was a big one. It was $50.
Yeah, and it was good. So I'm happy we did raise at least a little bit of money for a good cause. And we had a great time doing it because the game day was a blast, if not unorganized by us. That was the biggest problem. And I think a lot of people who were watching did get that we weren't completely organized. We were just kind of blown away by the amount of work that's actually needed to be done with this.
I think my favorite moment of the whole thing was when we were playing You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah, the Jackbox collection was my favorite part because
it was retarded.
I really don't think we laughed that hard at anything and during anything, pretty much.
Yeah,
it was a great time.
Yeah, I think next year we'll have a couple strategy sessions beforehand.
Yes, that's definitely going to be a thing. Like one thing We all decided that we were all going to be there for the full stream, full 24 hours. That wasn't a good thing. We need to separate it, have schedules, bring our personalities together properly. Definitely, though, Jackbox Collection's coming back.
For sure.
That was too much fun.
And for me not to have the flu, because that sucked balls.
That'd be lovely. Like if somebody is sick, they are standing out. Like, somebody is going to cover it.
Yeah, but I got to see a good chunk of Mario being played, which was awesome.
That's true. Sly held his own through that Extra Life. He did 6 hours of Mario Odyssey, and just fucking killed it. And it was great. He held his own because at that point we were burnt out. Like 12.
I was on the floor.
This was like 13, 14 hours in, about 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then we went until like 8, 9, I think, in the morning.
Yeah, somewhere's around there. Like he went a good 6 to 8 hours doing Mario Odyssey. I'm going to keep saying Galaxy. He went that long doing Odyssey. Game that just came out that week too, so it was great to actually have that. And the rest of us were passing out like this. We had a station next to the floor, and we just made sure that tried to make sure that no one was snoring. We did actually decently well. I'm surprised. I'm a notorious snorer, and that surprisingly wasn't caught on camera, to my knowledge.
But next year we need more variety and split it up of the different genres of games and not have the same type of genre like one after the other.
Yeah, the fighting games was really having a lot of those really killed the flow of it. And that was a problem because we went from Marvel vs. Capcom to
Injustice,
and we had Brawlhalla at the beginning of it as well, and just didn't.
The indie games were good.
Yeah, the indie games were a blast to go through.
It was a good thing to have the indie games. It really added more to it.
Yeah, that is true. But this year we are going to be back for this year. Now our overall goal was ridiculous. We set it for 500 because we thought that's something that we can do. I mean, come on, that's most people that when they start out they set for 100. That's the that's their goal.
Yeah, if we would have set it for 100, and we would have got 50, we would have got half of our money. Yeah, we would have been awesome. And but right now we're only at we're at 10%.
Yeah.
No.
So this year our goal is going to be 100. Of course, we are looking to blast through that, and we do have it that you can donate the money at any point in time if you want throughout the year. I've reset the GameItAll Extra Life account, so there will be links in our videos and all our future videos from this point that will allow you to donate if you want to. And the more that we do, the better. It will be going to the IWK Children's Hospital. And we will definitely kick this year's ass. That's our goal. This year, ass is going to be kicked.
And then also our next big event is E3.
That too, the big E3 event. Oh man, E3 is going to. That week is going to murder me now.
SlyCon 7, come on.
SlyCon 7. Wait, we're out of diehards, aren't we?
Yeah. We were doing Star Wars last year.
Oh, right. So we went to the Sly Menace, Attack of the Slies, or Attack of the Cons. No, it's Attack of the Slies. Yeah.
Attack of the Slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Slice.
The Sly Wars.
The Sly Wars. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. And it's going to be literally 4 days of exhaustingness.
Yes, it is going to be. We are going to be tired out of our minds for this one. Please, Devolver Digital, do something again. Please. That was amazing.
And we're
Still
doing
the thing
2 straight days of at Slice.
Yes.
Because he is hosting the Sunday and the Monday.
Yeah, especially if because we don't have the full listing of what they're doing this year, of if it's all going to be on like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but that week
it's going to be
that week is going to be murder, anyways. One way or another, it's just going to be nuts.
Yeah. Well, they're probably going to have Saturday something that's going to be unique, just like we did last year.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was EA or was it Microsoft?
EA and Microsoft. Sunday is Bethesda and someone else.
And then Mondays, Sony and
Nintendo and Ubisoft.
And PC Gamer. Listen, I love the guys at PC Gamer. They're great.
Yeah, but
God damn, throw in a little excitement.
They need something big.
Yeah,
they need like Gabe Newell to come on stage.
Announce.
That's not going to happen. Portal
3.
Team Fortress 3. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Something terrible. No. But yeah, so yeah, that'll be E3. It's going to be exhausting.
Oh yeah. Another big thing that happened while we were on hiatus, we did our Game of the Years. And I've been saying this all last year. Game of the Year was very fucking close.
Yeah. What did we give it to?
We gave it to Nier Automata because that game just completely blindsided us when it came out.
Oh yeah. And I bought it for like $30.
See, like when it came out, and like we knew it was going to be decent because it was going to be Platinum, and it was Platinum and Square Enix working together. It's like, okay, this is going to be very interesting to say the least. But then it just fucking blindsided us and made like easily the best game of last year. It was a fight though, because we also had a Persona and Horizon both were fighting for Game of the Year as well.
And also Zelda.
Surprisingly, I'm actually surprised at this, because with our votes, with everyone that was voting, nobody voted for Mario or Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, but they were still good showings.
Oh yeah, they were great showings. They deserved to be nominated, definitely there. But Nier,
there was too much other stuff.
Yeah, it was those three. Those three were just completely like centered, and then like we had to tiebreaker it even, and that's how Nier won. That's how Nier pulled through, and it was, it was great. It is a game that was well deserving of Game of the Year.
Okay, does it make up for the fact that Microsoft canceled Scalebound?
Oh God, no! That's still our biggest disappointment, because that legitimately won our biggest disappointment by a landslide, and from a year that had a shit ton of disappointments, like the loot box issue with EA, which is still being talked about at this time because no one knows what the fuck to do with loot boxes. When a perfect example of what to do with loot boxes is staring people right in the fucking eye, and that's Overwatch. I as much as I hate to say this, like, because I hate loot boxes in general, Overwatch still bugs me, but it is the perfect example.
Cosmetic is the only reason. It's the only
Cosmetic
thing that you can do it.
Exactly. Cosmetic ones are perfectly fine. Nobody will bitch about cosmetic loot boxes. But if
Because
you
it's
throw in game-changing items in the boxes,
that's wrong.
You're gone. That's it. That's done. And that's the thing that a few games did not pick up on that. And of course, Battlefront 2 is the big one of that. That's
wow. It's EA.
Yeah,
they're.
But hey, there are some changes coming. We know that there's changes in the pipeline. Nothing concrete at the moment of what exactly is happening, but we are expecting DICE to tell us a little bit more later on. So
I don't know. I think the damage has already been done.
The damage right now, as of damage done, it's looking at Destiny right now. That has hurt Activision horribly. And which sucks because also in that section, Call of Duty also has a loot box system. World War II has a loot box system. Even then, as I said, all cosmetics. And it works.
And that's fine.
You get it for completing missions, which are, relatively simple. Get 50 kills in a match or in a lifetime span. Do certain things so that you can unlock a weapon or a weapon skin, I should say. And it doesn't actually do anything to help you, but hey, you're going to be doing that anyways, and they're going to give you free stuff for it. That's going to be cosmetic, and you can buy that with your own points.
Yeah, and they've been doing that for a while. That's completely fine. It's just when they start pulling off some shady stuff, then it's just wrong.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And also for Battlefront, I seen it for $30 over at Costco, like last week. So
that's actually somewhat where it would be worth it at that point.
Yeah, but when you start seeing a game that's only been out for a month,
at Costco for $30, yeah,
having lost $50 of its value.
Good point. That's a very good point.
It's a decent amount of money lost. So
they did pick up quite a bit of quite a big stream line once again because holidays. The holidays saw a lot of return for Battlefront 2, especially because Last Jedi came out. So that was a big thing. Last Jedi helped boost its sales. The holidays help boost the sales because, of course, the people that end up buying games on a holiday are like, oh, hey, this person likes Star Wars, and they are also gamers. Let's buy this Star Wars game for them.
So I didn't buy it.
No. When I bought it, I got it on a deep sale from Amazon thanks to E3 and everything. So I didn't mind what I paid for it. The game was fun until I had to use the loot box system, and then after that point, I was done. There's no point of continuing further.
But no, other than that, for Game of the Year stuff, it went pretty good. We had a lot of good stuff.
I thought the ones that won deserved it. There was a few that got nominated I questioned, but I also know that a lot of them came from somebody who is a notorious troll in our group when it comes to Game of the Year pickings.
Yeah.
And you helped them, fuck's sakes.
What?
Well, as much as I still say Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash was enjoyable, I don't think it belongs to be nominated in a PlayStation exclusive Game of the Year.
It wasn't exclusive.
It was, but I don't think it deserved to be nominated. You guys nominated it pretty fucking high on your list, which got it to the 5th position.
Because it was It was hilarious, and it was like a grabbing simulator. It was entertaining.
There was a lot of groping. There's even a boss called the Gropey Machine. I mean,
I didn't fully vote for it.
No, nobody fully voted for it, but it was there. Just saying, yes.
I voted for Horizon.
We fully endorse that this is one of the best games on the PlayStation of 2017.
I voted for Horizon. That one was much better. Just cause. But no, and then I completely agreed with what I voted for RPG. Persona totally deserved it.
Yes, definitely. For RPG, that was almost a hands down.
It was.
Nier was more action adventure when we went through it. So that's where it kind of fell under, but it was between those two, I would say, for RPG of the year.
Yeah. But like there was no other game that I put over 100 hours in last year.
I was also heavily invested into Battle Chasers to hope that was going to win something, but unfortunately it didn't. That was my biggest disappointment. Nominated a couple times at least, which was very good. I'm happy about. Battle Chasers. That was a great game. But
a decent amount of stuff.
Generally, yeah, I thought the game of the year went really well. There was a few games that just, like I said, there was a few that I was like, "What the hell? Why is this even nominated?" But hey, it
could.
Yeah, more or less, it was because somebody was like, "Yeah, we can nominate this," and there you go. All right, sure.
Yeah.
So it's coming up to February. Next week is February. Which
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Thursday
is February's. Groundhog's Day is next Friday, which is when our next podcast is supposed to be. So, what are you picking for your?
So we're starting that terrible, sad disappointment of a month. We tried to complete 4 games. I successfully completed it in like 15 days last year.
Yes, you did. That was amazing. You actually completed the goal. The rest of us failed horribly.
We had 2 snow days in a week. It was great. What am I doing this year? This year I am starting with, on the GameCube, Star Wars. What was it? Rogue? Star Wars. Star Wars Rogue. Is it Rogue Assault?
Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron. The second one. The first one was on the N64, and then
I have the internet here. I'm going to look this up.
I think it's Rogue Squadron. Rogue Leader or something. Rebel Assault? Something or
Rebel,
other.
Star Wars. Rogue Squadron 2. Rogue Leader.
So I'm playing that because it is hands down the best one of the series. So I'm playing that. After that, I'm. What?
It came out.
Yeah, it was a launch. Yeah, it was a launch title. Launch title. Doesn't that make you feel old?
Oh yeah, definitely.
After that, I'm going to the last generation on the 360, and I'm going to play Inversion from Namco.
Right, that's the one that you're like climbing on walls and shit.
And you can do upside down and right side up, and yeah, it's a very interesting concept. I've wanted to play the game for a long, long time. It was between this or Quantum Theory, which was a Gears ripoff.
I went with Quantum Theory, to be honest.
Well, you know what? If I can blast through it all really quickly, I might be able to do 5 games. Yeah.
5 in February.
Yeah, try to do that. And then after that, I'm doing Near Automata, or Automata, whatever.
You're
Our
going to
game of
be
the
there
year.
for a good 60 hours at least for that one.
60 hours. Fuck that. It's only gonna take like 15, 16, 17.
Weekend.
Yeah, it's not that long. I'm blasting through it. I'm not completionist. I'm just
True.
blasting through it.
So you're going to get the
Uh,
one ending, be satisfied with that, and not go back to try to get the other endings, which is like true.
yeah. It'd be like me doing a Yakuza game and blasting through it, and
Ah,
not
good luck.
doing and not doing all the side crap.
Good luck. That's
I've been playing it. I've been playing Kiwami right now, so
it's hard not to do the side quests.
I know there's stuff everywhere.
The side quests are like one of the best parts of the game.
I know it's like doing Skyrim, because before Christmas I finished Skyrim in a quick playthrough. It was 65 hours. Quick playthrough, my ass.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah. So other than Nier, I am also doing Super Mario RPG on the SNES Classic.
Okay, that's
It's pretty.
never beaten that before.
Well, when I was younger, I don't know how many times I rented it and played maybe 5, 6 hours, 10 hours. You know,
Yeah, never completed though.
no, I've owned it multiple times on like the classic consoles, like on the whatchamacallit, on like
Okay, yeah.
on
I
the
know what you
oh,
mean.
on the Wii,
Yeah.
but I've never finished it, and it's only like 16 hours to beat. So that's February. I'm gonna finish it.
So mine is very Bethesda, or heavily Bethesda based,
Not Bethesda, but not
and
not mainstream, not
not
from
main
Bethesda,
not
published by
mainstream
Bethesda.
Bethesda. So I picked up Prey for the first time, and I haven't started it yet. So that's going to be one of my major. I want to go through Prey, see what the hubbaloo was about for that one. Um, Next one I
It
have
doesn't
is
it doesn't play like a regular shooter.
oh yeah, no, I keep being told to expect System Shock. So
It plays like System Shock.
oh okay, if it's playing like System Shock, I'm gonna have a good time with it. I'm a little disappointed still by the fact that it's not a true Prey sequel, because the first Prey was very very entertaining. The whole being able to walk on walls, the spirit walk stuff, like, that was really cool to me. This one, it looks fairly generic as of what you're doing, but I've also been told, you know, there's more to it. There's a lot more to it.
It's one of those games that you have to play at least a couple, like at least a second time to really get what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one I'm playing is Wolfenstein 2: New Colossus, and that is going to be very entertaining.
Oh my god, yes.
I bought it. I bought it just after it released during the sales that happened in November, and I got to play a little bit of it, and I was very entertained with what was shown, but I never got to really continue from that point. Other thing is Evil Within 2, I should say, because I have not been given the time to sit down and play this. There was a small time for I tried doing my streams once again, just for a short amount of time, and it just wasn't clicking. Went on hiatus on that as well. Coming back though, so that is working out for me. And I tried doing it for Evil Within, and it just wasn't a good time for me to do it. And so now that I think I'm back in the right mentality, things are kind of working out once again. Going to come back and get that listed on my completion.
Mm.
And finally, I made my wife pick because there was about 7 games I had that ranged from Resident Evil 7, Nier Automata as well. I haven't completely finished it. I'm more close to finish than any of the other games on the list. There was Assassin's Creed Origins, a few other ones as well. And I gave her the list, and she just went, that one. And she chose Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online. Probably the longest game out of my list. She chose it.
Yeah, because she picked the RPG.
Yes.
You don't you never pick the RPG for something like this.
I also put Senran Kagura Peach Beat Splash in that list, but now she went.
She should have picked that one.
She should have. Because that's also being borrowed from Sly, so yeah.
Yeah, and that game is still still expensive.
Oh, the Senran Kagura games don't go down in price.
I know.
They just stay there. And
it's at $80.
Yeah. And it's very entertaining, though.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
The thing.
Yeah.
Like, as much as, we're saying, I would be saying it because I'm a little bit on the pervert side, the game is still fucking entertaining. It is one of the better shooters of last year. Not the best, just one of the better.
But yeah. So essentially that's what we're doing for next month.
I haven't heard anything back from anybody else at the moment about what they're doing. But hey, Sly is likely going to have Monster Hunter on that list, and
probably. Ooh, I should have. I should have put Secret of Mana on the list because I'm buying that in the middle of the month because it's coming out next month. Yeah,
it's coming out next month for me. Yeah, it's Shadow of the Colossus coming. I know for sure.
Yeah, I'm not picking that up for a while.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going to skip out on it.
Well, don't get me wrong. The price is great. $50 is not that bad. Same as Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana is a bit more. I want it a bit more than Shadow of the Colossus because I already own Shadow of the Colossus on the PS2 and on the PS3.
That's true.
Secret of Mana, I only own it on the SNES. So
that is a thing that, like, yeah, you want to see. I'm also curious how they're going to bring it into 3D and make it work.
Yeah,
the Secret of Mana series works best as 2D
because it's a 16-bit game.
Yeah, it worked better as that. Even when they moved it to the Game Boy, it worked best still like that.
But yeah, so
and even though they named it Final Fantasy Legends instead of Secret of Mana.
Yeah. But no, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how they do that. And like, yeah, $50 is a good price for a game like that. It's and it's when they charge way too much for these games that are like remakes or HD remakes or whatever, then it gets to a point that you're just like, why?
Well, look at probably the best example from last year was Yakuza Kiwami. Which,
yeah, $40.
$40, and it was the full game plus new content that made
remastered
the game even better. It was a full-on remastered, and like that's even the reason why we gave it the remastered game of the year. It was just really well done. It had everything that was included in Yakuza 0, so the new fight styles, the new Dragon Mode stuff, everything was there.
The new engine.
The brand new engine, new sub-stories, new cutscenes that this told you pretty much exactly what happened between you and Nitsuke, which was missing from the original game. You had these two guys that were like, oh, we're best friends at the beginning of the game, and then, oh, we're gonna beat the shit out of each other because one of you is evil.
Yeah.
In the end of it.
And the game just, like, when you're in combat, it just flows so smoothly.
Oh yeah, especially when you compare it to the PS2 one.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That was like, as much as I love the PS2 one, I can definitely say the load times was the biggest flaw.
But yeah,
there was a like 10 to 15 minute wait. No. Actually, that's not right. There was still a long wait, about 3-minute wait before your fight could move.
Yeah.
It made it that you didn't want to get into fights.
But like now you get in a fight and it's like smooth. It's a smooth transition into it, and essentially the price was right for the game. Like $40 was an amazing price.
Yeah, definitely. And once again, this all set us up for Yakuza 6, which is coming out later this year.
March. Yeah.
And oh my god, it comes out in March.
Yeah, but. And this brings me back to my point of expensive HD remakes and ports. Did you see the price for Bayonetta 2?
No, I did not.
$80.
On that note, it also comes with 1.
Yeah, but still, the Wii U version came with 1 and also 2. And I got the Wii U version for $30.
Yeah, like on day 1?
No. But
that's a problem right there. You just said you got it for $30, okay. But that's not when it came out. When it first comes out, that's where you mark that.
It was like $64.
Okay, in that case, that's all. Did it also? Wait, this was during the Wii U, so this was during the price markup. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's...
But, like, it's an older game. It's been out for a couple years. So... I don't know.
I'm so excited to see it, and that is on our list that we're going to, like, try to do a playthrough of it sometime soon.
It came out in 2014.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I don't know. That's all $80 for, like, if they be including 3, yeah, fine. I'm fine with that.
No, 1, 2, and 3 just comes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pay $80 full price for a game that, you know, I could get on the Wii U just to get it mobile.
Well, you get the extra bonuses as well.
Yeah, but still, it's way too much. I'm not paying $100 for cross shots. No.
You sure?
Yeah. There's a lot better games on the Wii U that I can...
Sexy librarian crotch shots.
Oh my god. There's a lot better games on the Wii U that I can buy for $100.
I mean,
oh, wait.
That's
like Skyrim for the 6th time.
Fuck's sakes.
No, I'm not buying Skyrim. But I could get whatchamacallit, No More Heroes 3 when that comes out.
Hey, you could get Labo.
No, I'm not paying $70 for cardboard.
Yeah, that's that. Okay.
Interesting idea.
Let's talk about Labo for a few seconds, just because when that was announced, half of me was like, "Really, you're selling us cardboard?" And then as they were showing it in the trailer, my idea of it shifted at like saying, oh, "Okay, that does look pretty cool." And then when the price came out, and the price and release date came out on the same day, and that was my favorite part, because it came out. It's coming out on 4/20, which I think is very appropriate, because you have to be high as fuck to be spending $70 on cardboard.
So, are you spending your $70 on cardboard with Nintendo or God of War?
Well, my $70 will be going to God of War.
You're not
But
buying cardboard to
I'm
smoke
not,
the cardboard?
I'm not going to buy the cardboard. I have other things I can buy that day, and cardboard is not one.
That's a big release day on the 20th, then.
Well, we're getting the variety, for sure, the variety kit and the robot kit for Labo and God of War. But
I don't know.
like, I do want to see it. I want somebody that I know to pick it up so I can go there, look at it, and see what exactly it does. And then be like, that's it.
Are we going to have, like, cheap knockoffs of this?
Oh, likely. But here's the thing. This is the part where I kind of understand the price tag. The cardboard, it feels like it's a extension of what you're getting. So the cardboard doesn't actually feel like you're actually buying the cardboard. You're more or less buying the software that comes with it.
You're buying the idea.
You're buying the idea and you're buying the software.
It's a very Google
It's still
thing.
going to require the game to play it. But my thing is, I've done this before. I've done this kind of screw up before, and that was with a game called Link's Crossbow Training. And like I saw the Zapper, I saw Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. I was like, fuck yes, that sounds awesome. Little did I know there was a much better third-party Zapper that I should have got. And that piece of white plastic and the game that it came with was not worth the money.
Yeah, you should have got the awesome Resi bundle that had the shotgun in it.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, that's the one that I bought.
And then, aside from that, the other game that I got screwed over by, also from Nintendo, was Wii Play. Because
you could have got.
It came.
You could have got screwed even harder with Wii Music.
That's true. I could have. That is true.
You just rented that shit.
Yes, I did rent it. I rented Wii Music because I couldn't believe that it was a thing. And yeah, legitimately.
Miyamoto was excited about that.
Miyamoto sold that game at E3. If it wasn't for him coming out, like, playing it or doing his little thing, I would not have bought that game or rented that game. But that was it. Like, I was at least smart enough, and Blockbuster was still around, that I could go up and be like, I'm renting this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evilest thing I've ever done with Blockbuster, though, I rented out 2 games that were on the Wii. Silent Hill Shattered Memories and Test Smoker vs. Capcom. I didn't go back to Blockbuster until about 2 months after. It had accumulated a $168 late charge. I bought the games instead. Buying the games were marked at $29 each. So instead of paying the $168 late charge, I just bought the games.
You paid $50.
About $50.
Hey, they were both great games.
They were both great games. I am happy to have them somewheres. I still have Shattered Memories, so that's still there. Yeah, I should see if we can add that into our co-op games now. That was a very, very entertaining one.
Yeah, because there was no combat. It was you with a flashlight and running away. But yeah.
I think I'm going to save that one for a topic for another day, how good that Silent Hill was, because there was so much
different.
shit. It was so different, so much different shit in it, but a lot of people hated it. So I think I'm going to save that for another day because that sounds like a games we liked, everyone else hated conversation.
Yeah, but no. March is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, March and April are ridiculous.
Yeah, because there's Yakuza, there's also Far Cry, there's also Ni no Kuni, there's also other stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, that is also very, very true. Okay. I think it is time to go through the new releases. Let me pull up my list.
Not the list.
A list.
The list.
We are what this week?
Oh.
We are January 27th. So this week, what came out yesterday was the two biggest games of the month, in my opinion. You had Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter
Fighters
World.
With a Z.
And both very well deserved. Highly recommend them, and definitely pick them up. So this week, what we're getting starting on the week of January 28th to February 3rd, we have Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. If you played the beta of this, it's very interesting. I didn't like it that much. It took a lot for me to get into it, and just it was very difficult for me to enjoy it. But of course, there are going to be people who will absolutely love it. It's an on-the-fence one. So definitely recommend taking a look at it. Next one we have is EA Sports UFC 3. That comes out on Friday, and it's more UFC. The engine has been refined. There's a lot more to it now. Of course, that also means there's the Ultimate Fighter mode is back, or Ultimate Team mode is back, which does include loot boxes again.
Does it have a story mode like FIFA, Madden, whatever?
I don't know yet. The mode that they have been highlighting for the whole game is that there is some sort of single player based content in it, but it's weird how it's been presented. It's more of you're building your character, building like his presence and like his social media and like just kind of.
But it's not.
But it doesn't seem to be like an actual story where you're like, oh, I'm starting out as this young fighter. I'm going to like the Ultimate Fighter house thing, like that whole area, and working my way up. And now I'm a UFC fighter, and I've made rivals with whoever,
such and such. Okay.
And now I have to fight Bruce Lee.
I'm just waiting for it to happen in hockey.
You know what? I would love if they announced that NHL 19 has a full on story mode.
You're from buttfuck Canada.
Fuck yes, yeah. Why not? There's somewhere in like the wherever
in the middle of the Yukon. In the middle of nowheres, and then you make it to the league. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that. I would enjoy that quite a bit.
Oh, it'd be hilarious. All right, what else is coming out?
We also have. That's about it. Yeah, that's really it. Out of the things to be excited about for next week, Dissidia and UFC 3.
So
it's a very week. There's probably going to be a lot more on the downloadable side that we're not seeing off this list, but definitely, I'd say pick of the week would be Dissidia.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the 15th, so I'm gonna just wait until then
Yeah, it's that sounds
to
better.
get my secret of Manus.
All right. So for GameItAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm,
Hey, what up? It's Pino 25.
and we thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Woo!